Hi, News. Just sneaking a peek for now. Yeah. Oh. Is there like an actual difference between Doki Doki Literature Club and DDLC Plus? Oh wait, Doki Doki Literature Club. Mm. Oh, there's even one with exclamation and without exclamation. This is also confusing. Well, I guess I'll update the stream title. Doki Doki Literature Club for the first time. Okay, 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 to reach the lab. Oh, I think I should like make. Oh wait, never mind. I can just change my scene. Oh, yeah, just a second. Okay, that's weird. Window. Okay, I got it. Login. I guess I'll then have this pin message as well. Jeez. I hope no jump scares will be in this game. That's all I hope. Okay, let's log in. Oh, DDLC, side stories, mail, pictures, music settings. Wait, hey, this is my time here. Oh wait, you guys can't see my model is hiding. But anyways, let's start DDLC. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. VSync on, let's see. Blush. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Is the game too loud by any chance? Okay, I guess it's not. Look, that girl is Sayuri, my neighbor and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, you almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayuri catch up to me. Where's the sound? I overslept again. Is there no sound to this? I thought there would be voiceover. Settings. Dialog box. Text. Okay, I guess there is no voiceover. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Hey, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Blanche. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But wait, maybe I should change my content like classification as well. Gambling, mature rated game. Well, I do know there could be violent or graphic depictions, but I'm not sure if that's the right label I should be using. Profanity or vulgarity, that's not really an issue. Sexual themes, I have no idea if there are any sexual themes in this game. I hope not, but let's just move on. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Blatch, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? Yeah, I've been thinking of joining the archery club. I like archery. But you know, I could do painting club. I mean, I've been having like seeing a slight interest. I've been catching a slight interest to painting. You know, a club. I told you, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sari likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I look at a few clubs if it makes you I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. And if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head, a school wait, settings. Music is a little too loud for me. The school is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayuri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello. Wait, hello? Sayuri? Sayuri must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out. So I came in. Honestly, you're in worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? That you could come to my club. Well, that you could come to my club. Sayuri, yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Eh? Mimi. Sayuri's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to. Oh, the lights are flickering. I guess the. Yep. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Bukaicho. No. Bukukacho? Bucho. Bukubucho. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, hmm, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayuri is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a sigh. Oh, ah, fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Hey, that's a little too dramatic, no? I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Wow, she's pretty. Maybe I really do like the long black hair trope, like well refined, prim and proper long black hair trope you see in anime. Maybe I really do like those. Sayori always says nice things about you. Oh, that's nice to hear. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Hey Blush, what a nice surprise. Are you Monica by any chance? Welcome to the club. Uh, all words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Hmm. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name's apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first year student. She's also one who made cupcakes, according to Sayuri. Sayuri, you can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayuri says that quaintly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. But don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? How does she know? Oh, how does she know I already know Monica? I mean, I've heard of the game before, and the only character I know is Monica here. Monica, hey, hey, Monica, hey, buddy, Monica. That's right. It's great seeing you again, Flush. Monica smiles sweetly. Oh, Monica's really cute. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Oh, some backstory. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Blash. We made a room for you at the table. Wait, we made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. Wait, return. Okay, I guess this is where we make a choice. I can sit next to Sayori or Monica. I mean, I feel like if I choose to sit next to. Wait, if I choose to sit next to Monica, would it break Sayori's heart, or will she be happy that I'm trying to actually socialize here? I mean, either way, like trying to make a move on the girl who's like supposedly way out of your league is a little too bold as well. What do I do here, chat? Do I step out of my comfort zone or do I just uh go for it? Wait, do I just go the safe route? Do I go for the safe route or do I make a move? Ah, decisions, decisions. You know what? I'll sit next to Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? You can make a tea. Oh yeah, if that's a kettle and tea leaves, then The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Terry mentioned, it's been widened, so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next. Oh, we don't make a choice here. Okay. Do we ever make a choice in this game or do we just see what's going on here? Natsuki proudly marches back into the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. Oh, that's really cute. I like cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Oh my god. Oh my god. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Depends on how you define best angle. About 4 hours. Okay, Doki Doki Literature Club is like 4 hours of gameplay. I'm not gonna sit through all 4 hours of this. Maybe an hour or two. I don't know. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. But why are you thanking me? It's not like I. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayuri said, maybe. Maybe. But not for you, you know? Wait, but not for, you, dummy. Alright, alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Uh, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Eh? That's not. Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? Sayuri grabbed me and tricked me into coming here. I had no say in this. I wanted to join the anime club. Um, I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. Nah, dude, just tell her. Or you could say that I want to spend time with cute girls. Honestly, why am I speaking like some middle-aged bachelor giving relationship advice to high schoolers? Am I really that old now? Mm. Ah, okay. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sari seems really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Oh, she's the president. I thought it was Yuri. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Haha, well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I mean, that's all part of the club. She'd become an Oscar winning star, but was born Shirley Beatty. In which Alfred Hitchcock film did the actress make her screen debut? Find out when the ads end in about 3 minutes. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Oh, the electricity is back. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Oh, wait, I guess Yuri's a little too timid to make her own club. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I thought you were going to say easy, but I guess not, huh? I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate, right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Natsuki kinda reminds me of this model here. Does like don't they look kinda similar? Wait, let me pull up. Wait, okay, I guess not that much. I mean, it's just the uniform here, but let me just bring this closer. Like the hair is definitely similar to Natsuki in a way, or you could say Natsuki and Sayuri. Well, the chest is definitely okay. I'm not gonna say any more on that, but you get the point. Wait, let me just see if this one has feet movements. I notice this one does. Yep, see, the feet can move, which is really interesting. Well, anyways, du- 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 du. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. I guess I think you'll like literature. Reading's fun if you have people to read it with. I mean, I haven't really gotten that much into reading, but I would love to read if I have people around me to read with. Although there are like specific genres I would prefer. So, Bash, what kind of things do you like to read? Manga and light novels. Just mostly fiction. Considering how little I read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. Yeah, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Uh, Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds, basically isekai. You like isekai light novels, don't you? Don't think you can fool me, Yuri. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. He goes on clearly passionate about reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well, like this one. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh god. And I read a horror book once. Desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having conversation with her off. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh, I hate horror. I mean, I wouldn't mind reading horror. It's just, I'm just really sensitive to sounds. Like, I just don't like jump scares, to be honest. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes darted to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Look like you're working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and give it back. Give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sari slides up behind and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. I'm not cute. Why does that sound awfully familiar? Almost like something I would say. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Eh? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? Is there like nothing that I can do besides voiceover? Like, I did not sign up for voice acting, let alone for three cute girls. Three? Four. I mean four. Yeah, I'll just save. Wait, am I? Is there like a specific point that I'm supposed to be saving? Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Saying that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your works, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Um, I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Hmm? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Um, hmm, yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen our bond of the club. What's wait? I'm guessing there are choices in this game, like skip after choices, unseen text. Wonder what these are. Enable content warnings. Wait, we need this. Auto forward time, music volume, VSync on. Will you screen? Isn't that right, Flash? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been going on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and um, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, hmm, Flash, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. Can't really resist the charm of four cute girls looking at you, huh? How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Wait, what? That is if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Yay! One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yay! I'm so happy. Sai wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Oh, that was totally the plan at first. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Uh, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assessment. Oh god, I hate assessments. Assignments. Write a poem and bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Can I copy someone's poem? Flash, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hehehe. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Do you even have writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Flash, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sari and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Okay. With what the two of us depart with that the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will be find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen. Whoever likes your poem then with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Vitality. Wait. Do these ping last ping? Huh? Heartbeat. Wait, are these movements random or like are they reacting to this? Cry, heartbeat, last ping, top ping, daydream. I guess daydream, uncontrollable heart, eternity, depression, climax, starscape, whistle, question, vertigo, variance, alone, melody. Well, I'd like a good melody. Pleasure, lucky, love, candy, marriage, time, bed, free, unending, ambient, time. I guess Yuri's gonna like my poem the most. Pure, heaven sent, hopeless, scars, childhood. Ah, we can go childhood. Broken promise, shape, explode, mouse, romance, meager, explosion, games, giggle, quit, comfort, intellectual, tragedy, sunsets. Oh no, I don't want Monica ending already. Uh, games. What was entropy again? I mean, I know it's a chemistry term, but entropy. Representing the unavailability of a system's thermal energy. Okay. Lack of order or predictability. Nah, I'm not into entropy. Games. Adventure, special, judgment, playground, insight, beauty. Adventure. Effulgent. How do I pronounce that? Effulgent. Effulgent? Shining brightly. Okay, that makes sense with the rest of my. Or it's either effulgent or why are you here, Yuri? Silly universe, effulgent. Well, since we are talking about starscape, we need universe. After image, unstable, ocean, distance, cute, tear, perfect, extreme, jumpy, loud, ocean. Wait, that's 20 of these? Embrace, calm, peaceful, misfortune, vacation, peaceful, hope, holiday, chill, frightening, shiny, fireflies, aura, aura, vivacious, wonderful, marshmallow, forgive, weather, aura. Ah, this doesn't go with the rest of the poem. Wait, what did I choose so far? Okay, I guess it doesn't show that. Maybe I should have saved just before starting the poem. Disoriented, marshmallow, happiness. I guess I'll go with feather. Fluffy, incapable. Blanket, together, unrequited. retweeted. Portrait infallible, email, electricity, lollipop saying existence. Melancholy, disarray, despise are kawaii. Melancholy, secretive whisper, fireworks, fireworks. Fun, music, sparkle, infinite ribbons, skipping clouds, rain cloud, night gown, horror, horror, infinite. Mugen. Murasaki. Okay. Cheer, sadness, cheap. The dream, lazy, warm, funny, awesome. Hope. Memories. Vivid joy, imagination bubbles. Headphone. Headphones is a nice ending. Let's see what kind of poem we get. Hi again, Blush. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I get my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Blush. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, he deserves any slack. Larry told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Hey, doesn't manga count as literature? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Yeah, manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plugs back into her seat. Yeah, don't feel defeated. Manga is definitely literature. I approve. Don't worry, guys. Flash always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with the busy work without even me asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayuri, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Blush can become good friends too. Uh, um, Sayuri? Hmm? As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even bought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayuri. Eh, me? Uh, not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Ah, what do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. I- Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. He reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. That's actually a nice gift. This is how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book that she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Is it a light novel? Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book. Hmm. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Zaire and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around the closet. Okay, I'm not gonna do the voiceover anymore. I'll just make myself small so you can read the text. It's doing a number on my throat. I'll just give commentary or whatever I think is bizarre. Ah, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Wait. Because um, maybe little a mini skit or play. I mean, I know it's just 4 people right now, but some kind of illustration or skit or sketch on some really good, really catchy artworks of literature might work. Hmm. Is Sayuri really that bad? Like that lazy for this to be a surprise? Oh, I'm starting to feel sleepy. You think food will do the trick? Oh, that's a pretty good idea. What kind? Well, cupcakes might work. Cupcakes! Yay. Good thinking. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. Well, I'm starting to get hungry as well. Let me have some Doritos. I'm hungry. You know what? I'll just play this in auto mode for a while. Oh shit, I didn't. Oh shoot, I didn't know this was in the napping club. Nah, my bad. Hold on, I wanna see if my chewing gets picked up by the mic. Oh, my bad. Hold on. What's so weird about watching anime anyway? Ooh. Good question. A secret, my ass. How are you? Oh god, that was a bad joke. Oh, never mind. Oh, toothpaste stain, please. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's going too far, bro. Wait, this is actually a really good illustration. Although the angle is kind of weird. I mean, you've been doing these kind of things for me. It's like we're the tsundere for her. Just a second. Okay, I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick. Be right back, chat.
エクスプロージョン。
Okay, I'm back. Thank you. Ah, it is. Oh my god, are you that tight? Why is this one so hard to close? Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Oh, are you trying to imply something? Ah, if you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed some sooner than it doesn't fit you anymore. Maybe she wanted us to notice that? I don't know, I feel like this is intentional. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so ah, why does it feel strange to see Cyrie's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ugh, it's not worth it at all. Ooh, so much better. Puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Anyway, and why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me than anyone else in the world, anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. I see how it is. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Please. Anyways, focus on trying to wake up a little earlier, if you focus on going to bed earlier, fine, it's a deal. Guess we are when we're taking care of each other, and we are taking care of ourselves. I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're trying it again, Sayuri. I was joking this time. Impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, I mean everyone. Hey, Sammy calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sari still talks away to retrieve her poem. Well, wait, do you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, my relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. We couldn't find much inspiration since I've already done this before. Wait, does this ever have multiple choices? So this game does not. Okay, it does have choices, but they don't affect the story regardless. I mean, I guess that poem had some sort of choice thing. Who should I show my poem to first? I think the I think Yuri would like it the most. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Hmm. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry, I forgot to start speaking. Um, it's fine, don't force yourself. Not, I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. Is this your first time writing a poem, right? Uh, yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. Guess that it might be after reading. Guess that might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No, I just raised my voice. Uh, sorry. You barely surface and but notice. Been several minutes and we haven't gotten anywhere. It might take you a while to get used to new people. Wait, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I have been through that myself. I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in many new writers is that they try to make their style really deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style and separate from the topic matter, and they form with the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Of course, there's nothing wrong you can be blamed for. No, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Let's hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Um, well, never mind. It's fine. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Now to share mine. Okay. Wow. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green of the future, I bathe, calm, breathing of the air present, but living in the past, the light flickers. Light flickers. Now the handwriting's elegant. What? Took a long time to read. I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty, eh? That's really also like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. Really glad you like it. To be honest, and since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild, something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Woohoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Vlad. See? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you don't need it. Glance over it. After all, I thought she was talking about herself, to be honest. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. Not even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. But it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before we pick up on these things too. Maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. Counting on you. Okay, after this poem bit, I'm going to play some Roblox. Hi Blash, having good time so far? Ah, yeah, glad to hear it. Since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities we can do together, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Maybe much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your phone with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Blush. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? It's not that, but it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Hmm, I like this one. You think of something Sayuri would like. Is that so? You and Sayuri are really good friends, huh? Wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayuri and I are really different. Hmm, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being, and if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Hmm, you sure you're not reading into it too much? Ah, I could be. Gosh, I sound like Yuri. In any case, Sayuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. Sure, you'll end up trying different things a lot, but take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'll seeing you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. Ours is to help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I'm always feel that way, you know? See, well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. I couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I never know. I was at home. I peered inside for a clue. Nope, I can't see. I really blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. Whoa. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Okay, so what do you think? Very freeform, if that's what you call it. Haha, it's okay. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. Hmm, sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. Well, the age of fountain pens have long since been over. Well, let's just show it to Sayuri. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Okay, I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer, Sayuri. Yes, she's seriously overreacting. I'm no good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. Geez, Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Maybe you're Natsuki's. We haven't asked for Natsuki's opinion. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Okay, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a flash poem. That makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Aw, you're so weird, Sayuri. I'm really happy that you wrote one. Y- Just said you wrote one. Okay. This reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, deep down, you're not selfish at all. Trying new things like this is for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sairi. Not sure if Sairi sees a full picture of my motive here. Then again, can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, gonna go make sure you have lots of fun up here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you, and I'm going to hold you to that then. Okay, let's see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Pressing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? Look above, the sky's blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit, and also a little bit, just a little bit to a yes or no question. Well, I feel like the sun is actually us. Oh yeah, we can't see the poem again. Forgot to do it last night. At least that makes me feel a little better about myself. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. Came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Every verse could be a clue and every character a suspect. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Guess no point in arguing. Yeah, thanks for showing me. Hey, that was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah, yeah. Next time I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Natsuki. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Huh. Well, wait. Huh. Anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, cows can see. These are just fun facts. Bro just wrote a list of fun facts. Okay, the last bit is people can try, but that's about it. I mean, trying is everything, if you ask me. But yeah, little bro here just wrote a freaking list of fun facts and called it a poem. Okay, I probably shouldn't be bullying. Wait, what is her name again? Uh, anyway, yeah, Natsuki. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Let's be honest. I am. Why are you so It's a shame I don't have the choice to make fun of her for this. Hey, whatever. There's gonna be friends that I wouldn't like it. Well, it's just a list of fun facts. Maybe that's why. Everyone in high school thinks that the writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. Is the point of poems for people to express themselves? Writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Oh, that's true. I mean, yeah, it clearly does show that Natsuki tried with the poem. Yes, exactly. Hey, hello, LG, welcome in. Thank you for the check-in. How are you doing? Well, I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club for the first time. But yeah, how about you? How are you doing? I hear this game has like so many sensitive topics like mental health issues and such. And I hear one character when committed suicide does suicide later, but I haven't gotten to that part yet. I'm still in the chill part of it. You're doing good. That's great to hear. Yeah, I'm also doing all right. I'm starting to get a little bored playing games, so I've decided I'd like do a little bit of workout. I like did just a little bit of exercise after so long, and yeah, maybe I should like keep trying new things in since I got a lot of free time. Maybe I'll get back into drawing and such. I did promise that I would draw my own emotes for the channel, so I could like start working on that, I guess. Although I do suck at digital art, so it'll be a long road ahead for me. And it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things, but can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. Another nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, then made it fall flat on purpose. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. Nice way to write a poem, I guess. I did like the last part of the poem. Started streaming and storm started and your stream ended. Ah, that sucks. I mean, yesterday even my stream was so unstable, like the internet just kept going out. It just sucks. I guess it's the weather. It's starting to like it's almost monsoon season here. I'm pretty sure like monsoon starts in like June, July. So yeah, it kind of sucks. We're going to have inconsistent like we're going to have power cuts quite often now, huh? People can try, but that's about it. Helps bringing out the feeling in the last line. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? I guess not. Wait, wait. I decide to humor her with the last comment. Re- Oh yeah, Elegy, have you played Doki Doki Literature Club before? I mean, it's a visual novel. Like it was like kind of popular back in the day. Although I haven't played it. Like this is my first time playing it. I have heard of it quite a few times before. Like even from PewDiePie. Like especially from PewDiePie, I've heard of it. I've heard of this game. Although like for a visual novel, there's surprisingly not a lot of choices to choose from. You suck at reading in games are understandable. I actually hope there'd be some kind of voiceover here. You have ADHD, so you skim a lot. I mean, I just like hyper fixate on. Sometimes I just like want to read through everything. Sometimes I mean like hyper fixate on one particular sentence when I read. I guess yeah, that's what I do when reading. Which is also like why I tend to not skip dialogues in Genshin. Like even the ones with no voiceover, I like try to read unless I'm in a hurry. When if I'm in a hurry, I like try to skim through. But yeah, it kind of sucks there's no voiceover in this game because then now I have to be the one doing the voiceover. You're going to hear a grown ass adult dude voice acting for cute girls in this game. Yeah, but yeah, my throat's already hurting after voice acting for like what? How long has it been? Maybe an hour? Yeah, for 2 hours. I spent the first hour playing Star Rail. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. Guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. And if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. Ah, I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Um, did you say something? Oh, it's something. Natsuki dismissively returns a poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. I guess they both like don't really agree with each other's style of writing. That's the kind of vibe I'm seeing here. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant The language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Okay. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Um, hey, stop fighting. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. I heard the US panning about this game a long time ago. Yeah, I mean, this does have like, I heard there was apparently some kid committed suicide. Like, it wasn't exactly this game, but there was like the mother of the kid uh, assumed that the kid tried killing himself by playing this game. But like, yeah, I think PewDiePie covered that topic on a video, but he did say that it wasn't actually Doki Doki. It was another game that was probably like that. It was long. I watched that video like long ago, so I don't like remember the details right now. But yeah, all I know about this game is that it does get very dark and messed up, which is why I was like, worried if it was even safe to stream in the first place. But I guess if there's a game category I can add to Twitch, then it should be fine. Games don't cause that because you think kids that do have other mental issues through. I mean, this is less of a game and more of a visual novel. Like, it's a story, and some people do get depressed reading stories. Like, there was a time when I'd get depressed after watching a show. So, yeah, I mean, it does happen, but I don't think they like, but you do need to have a okay, how do I put this? Like, it is possible, but it's best that you don't let shows or any other form of media influence you to that level. Like, it's best not to let games influence you to like drive you into killing yourself, please. You got that when you watched Your Line April? Yeah. I mean, it's like kind of hard to avoid feeling sad or depressed after watching a show, but it is best to like at least keep suicidal thoughts away just because you watched a show or played a game, because there's obviously more to life than just the game or a show. Like, we have our own story to write. It would be a shame if it ended with killing yourself just because you read a story or played a game. That's a bad ending. Sayuri liked it, flashed it too. Based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style and expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Hmm, I blushed like my poem too, you know? Even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, she's caught on to something, hasn't she? She realized we complimented all of their poems, so we're not like really being faithful to any of them. She thinks we're just buttering them up or something. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh, okay, I guess she hasn't. People go through a lot to get to the point on ending their life. Ending their life, it's hard to do that because of one reason. Unlike, yeah, it's hard to do that because of one reason unless it's really strong. Yeah, true. Usually it's I mean, I don't really know much about suicide and much. I think it's best like a professional to talk about it. And of course, yeah, if you ever do like get any thoughts like that, it's always best to seek help immediately. I mean, that's how I can. Is it safe on Twitch? I think so. I did Google it, and yeah, it's pretty safe. You just need to put the warnings, which I have. Like, I don't know the exact sensitive topic, so I like just put trigger warnings and sensitive topics in the title. And this game, like, we can like change the category of the game to Doki Doki Literature Club, so technically it should be safe. Like, I don't think Twitch would allow it to like, allow even if it was against TOS. Well, I'm not sure though. Well, at least for now, I can say we are in the safe part. Right now, we're just exchanging poems here, so it's not that much. Also, once I get through this scene, I'll like stop it here and play Roblox. Okay, what's up, buddy? Uh, you're just Yuri sense of puzzle. Maybe you're just jealous. Bash appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Hey, I don't appreciate. There's no difference in appreciation. I appreciate all the advice equally. Don't put pressure on me like that, huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? I. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make people do. I make wait to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh, they're fighting. Stop fighting. Okay. Uh, um, is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as. What the heck? What? What the heck is this? Yeah, huh? How do they just magically grow a size bigger? Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Flash. She's trying to make me look bad. She's just trying to make me. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened. It's not more effective, it's just an effective way. It's just a valid method. Like, why would you? Ah, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader and not force them to have to figure it out. I mean, there's a beauty in figuring it out, though. Let me explain that to her, Flash. Wait, there's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Flash? I mean, yeah, I do agree with Yuri here. I agree with Yuri more here, to be honest. Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course, that's going to be uh help. Yeah, I want to pick Yuri, but I'll do that for like a second run or something. For now, I want Sayuri to help. Natsuki, wait, Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri, what are, stop staring like that. This expression is so defensive that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayuri, eh? Yeah, everyone's fighting. Everyone's fighting is making Sayuri uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? I say, Sayuri. Flash? That's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair to others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayuri wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being, she would Oh, come on. That's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me. Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes stop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Be- because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. What? What? Why is this? Okay, you only had her boobs to talk about, Sayuri? Big and okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait. This is getting wild. A little too wild, I'd say. Sayuri. Sayuri stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayuri is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kinda embarrassing of me. Hahaha. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayuri's amazing in her own way, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her getting herself hurt. That makes the two of us. You can count on me. Smiles away sweetly, causing my stomach to knot. I guess the main character has a genuine crush on Monica. She might be the main heroine here. Such a genuine person really does make a good president regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, I'll save here. Exit. That's enough. Doki Doki Literature Club. Wow, it's 3:05. Well, I'll just play some Roblox. Also, this scene lighting really makes me glow, huh? Well, I was thinking I'd like to play a few uh racing games first, since like that's what I mostly play in Roblox. Then I figured I'd try Dress to Impress. Oh, I didn't mean to open Roblox Studio. I meant Roblox Player.